glad you're here. I couldn't wait to tell you the good news.
Couldn't you?
No. What are you looking at me like that for?
Well, Tina, if you were that anxious to tell me something, I mean, you could have phoned. I mean, the machine's been hooked up all day.
No, this is much too important to leave on a message machine. In fact, important isn't the right word at all. Amazing is, Max. The most amazing thing has happened. You see, my baby is...
Yeah, your baby is maybe alive and living with the Indians in the Argentinian jungle, I know. You see, you're a little late with that bulletin there, Tina. I know it all already. Maybe you can tell me why I didn't hear it from you. Steve? See, my brother didn't think I should hear about it secondhand, but I guess some people are more thoughtful than others, aren't they?
Max, I would have told you sooner, but I had to let all this sink in. I mean, you of all people must have realized what a shock this is to me.
Yeah. I'm sorry. My nose got out of joint.
And it's such a cute little nose, too. You know, Max, I could never accept the fact that my baby died, because somewhere deep inside of me, I knew I was going to hold that wonderful little baby in my arms. And, you know, at first I thought it was just my own way of dealing with the fact that I went over the falls and lost the baby, and then when I came back up here, I had to give up Al. But I was wrong. It's much more mystical than that.
Mystical?
Oh, don't laugh at me.
Okay, all right.
Max, it is mystical. Don't you see, I've never lost that connection with my child, and the reason for it is this is not a rumor, Max. My baby is alive. I know it. Max, don't look at me like that. Look, I could take that from everybody else, but not from you.
You want to know what I did after Steve told me the story of the miracle baby? I called up Inspector Ramos in Buenos Aires. He's going to call me as soon as he has information on Estelle, the midwife, and this white baby they call Milagro.
Oh, Max, you did that for me?
You want to know the truth, don't you?
Yes, I want to know the truth, and I want my baby, and I want you. Now, look, Clint may not believe me, and Gabrielle may not believe me, and Cord may not believe me, but I knew you would of anybody.
Oh, Cord? You told Cord about this?
Yes.
Well, that's just terrific, isn't it? You had to wait and clear your head before you could tell me, but you were able to tell Cord. That's great. Your ex-husband comes before the man you're about to marry. Is that right?
Max, Cord is the baby's father. Don't you think he deserves to know first?
And just where does that leave me?
It leaves you right in the arms of the woman who thinks you are the most important person on earth. Now, Max, don't be angry with me.
No fair kissing.
Come on, now, this has been one of the best weeks of my entire life. I mean, first we decide that we're going to get married, and then my baby may be alive. I mean, it's almost too good to be true.
Yeah, it may be too good to be true.
What are you saying? I thought you were on my side.
Well, I am, which is why I don't want you building up your hopes so high they come crashing down on you.
Look, I know everybody is telling me how impossible this is, how it's impossible that the baby could have survived when I went over the falls, and how it's impossible that the Indians could have kept him alive all this time. But, Max, look at my life. I mean, doesn't my life prove that nothing is impossible?
Well, maybe. But I think the sooner we get all the facts, the sooner you can put all these doubts aside.
You know what I want to know?
What?
How come it took me so long to find a wonderful man like you? I mean, you really do put me first, don't you?
You're just figuring this out?
And you know what?
What?
I'm going to try not to get too excited about this. But I'm not giving up hope. Because you know why? My baby, when we find my baby's going to be the luckiest baby on earth. Because he's going to have you as his stepfather. And I love you so much.